Hey, welcome to this video on multimedia fluency. This is another segment in a series on digital literacy for educators. We live in an increasingly visual world where images and video are around us all the time, and expectations of students for those types of things are increasing, and the value of them increasing as well in terms of how to engage students and how to communicate things in more enticing and effective ways. So this little overview is going to look at some ways to collect, create, edit, and format images and video, since those are two main media formats. A little bit about audio, but and also want you to think about how you can capture your classroom and the stuff that goes on there and share it with the world, but also how you can incorporate different media into your instruction and the things you have students do. So hopefully this will help you build towards doing that effectively, and you can go where you need to go. Okay, so I'm in the Multimedia Fluency resource document. You can get there by typing j.mp/multidl in your address bar up here. And really we're looking first at images. So ways to find and get them. One option is to find them online. If you click on this link, it takes you to the Google support page about using image finder. So if you go to images.google.com or just search for images general, let's say I'm looking for dogs, you'll find all of these possible images. So if you click on one of these options, he's pretty cute, yep, look at him, and you right click over him, there's a number of options. So you could copy the image, and then when you go back to your document, let's say I wanted to paste it here, Control V, in Google Docs it will make that image show for me. If I don't want to just copy it but I want to save the image, I can do that as well, and then save it maybe to my desktop, and I'll just call it download. And notice I have my desktop visible so that I can drag stuff on, because in Google Docs another one of your options is to just drag and drop a file onto a document and it will create it for you. So those are options. One thing to keep in mind, if this image is copyrighted, which it could very well be, you want to make sure you're not using it in any way that is illegal, and probably shouldn't be using it at all. So when really anywhere on the internet, you could go to any site that has images, you right click over it, you should have those options, and that's one way to find images. Within Google Docs, I'm going to get rid of this guy. There's a cool tool. If you click on the Tools tab and go to Research, one way to find images that are free to use is you can click here on the G, go to Images, and then click on this little down arrow, and you can search for things that are free to use, share, or modify. So if I was looking for dogs over here, then here's a number of them that I could use, and then again I could just drag it over, drop it, and it gives me a little footnote for where that picture came from. And I can close that research tab. Looking at how to work with images once they're in, I'm using Google Docs as an example, but oftentimes in whatever tool you're in, if you right click over it, first you want to select it, then right click. I can crop it, so if I wanted to only take part of this picture, then I can do that. Or if I select it, right click Image Options, over here I could add some recoloring if I want to, mess around with transparency or whatever I want to do with it. In addition, I can tilt it if I want to and add some effects like that. But notice my text is going around it or beneath it. If I want to wrap the text, I'll just click that, and then I can have the text go on the side. Let's try it here, and I'll get these all below, and then I can type next to this dog. This dog is cute. But you'll notice here that this text with these pictures looks a little funky, so you want to make sure whatever you're doing with your images and text that you make the flow easy to follow and that people can get what you're trying to communicate. Another option is to take your own files. So the pictures from your phone or your tablet could be loaded to Google Drive so that you could access them from anywhere. That way, if you're making a document like this, you could just go to your Drive, find that image, copy it, bring it into your document, and it's all in one place. You can also do webcam pictures from a site like Webcam Toy and be able to bring those into a document too. So that is a quick overview on image use. We're going to do a second video for video, and hopefully this will help you to work better with multimedia.